Hello guys, and welcome to a new WetalkUAV video. Yes, today this is an awesome comparison, the brand new Mavic 2 Pro and the Phantom 4 Pro 2.0, and this comparison is about your comments, low light performance, battery life test, field of view and some other nice things. Let's go inside. Hello guys, and welcome again. This is Alex Assenmacher, and we're pretty excited to do this test because many of you have been asking. This is not going to be a test just about comparing footage as we have seen, and it's going to be with the 2.0, the Phantom 4 Pro 2.0, which by the way I've seen that almost nobody on YouTube has it. So it's going to be the two latest models fighting against each other. We're going to do the footage also, but for us it's more interesting, for example, starting with the battery test. A lot has been talked about the DJI batteries, and this one of the Phantom 4 Pro 2.0 is supposed to be lasting officially 30 minutes, whereas this one is supposed to be lasting 31 minutes. We're going to do a hover test. We're going to be hovering both drones side by side, and it's going to be answering two questions. First, how long do they really last? And second, is there a minute difference in real flight time? Let's take a look. Well, what a nice surprise. I have to say that we just landed the drones with 10% battery left on the battery, so that you can increase the numbers that we're going to tell you, that you just saw, by 10%. 23 minutes, a little bit more by the Phantom 4 Pro 2.0, which is pretty far from the 30 promised flight time minutes, and 25, a bit more than 25 minutes on the Mavic 2 Pro. Is this interesting? What it really is. I have to say two things here. First, it's a really windy day, so they were kind of struggling, as you saw in the video. And second, the spot that we chose, the drones were using all the sensors, you know, front, rear sensors, so that is very similar and close to what could be when flying indoors and that. This is a very interesting outcome of the test. Second test of the day is the long-awaited low light test that you've been asking like crazy, and we thank you for that. So we did the test yesterday night, so that of course it's now daylight, so that we could actually see the results. And first we're gonna see the footage. Important, both shot in 25 frames 4K. This one with the brand new HLG mode developed by Hasselblad and all that, and the Phantom 4 Pro with the Cine-like. And you may ask, why did we do this? Of course the HLG color on the Mavic 2 Pro, because it has that promised 1 billion colors and all that extra dynamic range that we're going to explain to you in a second. And on the Phantom 4 Pro, when using the D-Log, you're forced to use 500 on ISO, I believe, or 600, and with Cine-like you can go as up as you want. And in order to have something well exposed, the closest to the HLG was the Cine-like. So now let's take a look at the footage. Both having 1-inch sensor and 20 megapixels, we wanted to check also the photo capabilities, and shot in auto mode, not graded. Here's the results. Well, what a really nice surprise. Did you expect that? You know that in this channel we've been fans of the Phantom 4 Pro for a long time, and we could see straight out of the camera, ungraded, that the Phantom 4 Pro 2.0 really has less noise at night. Whereas the Mavic 2 Pro, on the other hand, does have a little bit more of dynamic range because it is able to film in 10-bit. What does this mean? Well, as I'm saying, out of the camera, the Phantom 4 Pro 2.0 has a little bit more of quality and detail. However, when working in post-production, the Mavic 2 Pro will allow you to, correct a little bit more and grade a little bit more and apply some nice reduction, which will give you a really good image. Why are we saying this? Well, now you're gonna see both images graded, corrected, and with some noise reduction applied. Take a look. You know by now that both have different field of views, and that is very important. The Phantom 4 Pro 2.0 has films in 84 degrees with a focal length of 24 millimeters equivalent, and the Mavic 2 Pro a field of view of 77 degrees with a focal length of 28 millimeters. Let's see what this means in terms of difference. Finally, the footage comparison. 4K 25 frames, both Phantom 4 Pro 2.0 Cine-like, Mavic 2 Pro in HLG. We're gonna do the same shots, put them side by side, once not color graded and not edited, and then later we will apply a lot, and then you can see the difference. Also, we're gonna do one shot in Full HD, 25 frames per second, and we've been reading that some drones, when downscaling to Full HD, do some kind of creepy things with the image. See if you can spot the difference. Let's go inside. First, just say that we left you the footage files in the description. We left you a link so that you can download them and check them by yourself. After that said, well, it's kind of difficult to see a real difference among these two. It's really hard, I have to say, that by quality, in terms of quality, to see the difference. This one, the Mavic 2 Pro, because it has the 10-bit, it may have slightly a better dynamic range, and it's true it has, but after all, if you know how to post-produce your shots and how to edit them, it's gonna be very, very similar. Well guys, thank you for watching this video. We did this video because you have been asking this in the comments. We just took a look at all the comments and saw the ones with the most likes, so we thought, okay, these tests are the most interesting. If you want us to do some further tests, just leave it in the comments. We will read them, and of course, we will do it. And thanks for all the support we've been receiving since releasing the reviews of the two Mavics 2s, and nothing really else to say. Leave a thumb if you thought that this was helpful for your choice. Also a thumb for Chivo on the camera, and nothing really else to say. We love doing this kind of videos for you guys. That's all. Always remember to keep calm and talk UAV.